Jumper scores down the seam. Lakers trailing by 7. Ball into Shaq. Now they no chance underneath.
Shaw with the step. Put home by O'Neal. As they do here, and Shaquille O'Neal throws one down over the head of Michael Jordan.
Can't get it. He missed several big ones like this. Purdue can't get it. He fouls Shaquille, and he'll go to the line for the three-point play.
To be denied. He goes up strong. They try to take the foul. That would have broken mine and your arm.
It was 74-75 Golden State.
Oh, alley-oop again.
Posting up on Antonio Davis.
Gets his way with Davis.
He is. Now, as soon as he surveys, he's going jump step strong.
Hardaway and O'Neal. Here comes Penny to Shaq. Oh, the basket. We have a foul.
Right there. But this guy is so strong, he still knocks it home.
Rammed with once a weak one picked off. Shaquille O'Neal leading the break. All the way, and he threw the foul.
One of our taller technicians wound up taking the charge on Shaq way after the play. F.B. Miller trying to stop this play, and no way, he just ran right through that tackle. Tackle will not get it done.
And getting possession. The foul, yes, and a count.
Pass, and a very good pick once again by Dennis Scott to hang up.
Let's try to push. O'Neal off the blocks did not work. Shaquille with the nice
Give ground here, and Shaq putting that shoulder in. That is not a charge. That's just incidental contact.
Shaquille O'Neal. Rick Smith, Campbell, Dale Davis. Jackson. Off the spin. Yes.
Double team will come off the left corner as Derek the Key was there, but he has 2
points in that stretch.
The defense is so strong.
And it's Orlando. Anderson went to the left hand, gave up
pointers, and most of them have been open ones, but he's also has to think about taking the ball to the
by Shaquille O'Neal.
Because the jump hook has been going down as he steps into the lane. Akeem anticipating that defense.
Missed from 12 feet. Rebound underneath. Kobe.
Oh, what a pass to Shaq. Behind the neck pass by Kobe Bryant.
Tomorrow at Staples Center or at Ticketmaster.
Check, their 7 minutes. Shaq is sitting on 19 points from the world champion Lakers.
Jackson, I'm not coaching. Go to ride Kobe. Underneath the shot. He going with a ride. Takes the ball in low to Shaq. Tippett comes underneath. Bullard's still behind. He left Bullard so far behind. That's embarrassing. And Bullard a big block. And now the ball in low to Shaq. Underneath, slam dunk.
Wild shot, but Shaq is there.
He's just running so much, you know.
Buddy goes in the air for a 10-foot jump at the rim. Goal, picks it up to himself. Wants to back up. Oh!
Double teaming on the part of another reject. Snow. Will be a turning point, and the 76ers.
Time now, he looks like he's got hit in the face.
Rejected strip for Shaquille O'Neal. The lob.
The jump shot.
Rondo is checked in, coming up. There's Grant coming up short.
The Grant looking again. That's what Phil wanted him to do. Misses this time. Guess who's got it? Guess who slams it? And Mutombo. Well, he backed off for just a little bit, but wouldn't you vote? Back to Lou. Shaq wants it low. Shaq right baseline. Shaq power move. 18 fouls on the Lakers here at the 8:27 mark, and only 1
in Orlando. Last game, Dennis Scott was starting. Bowie was coming off the bench as he follows and almost beat down the entire backcourt. Strong is he? Well, I think this backboard company will attest to it. Shots, and if you leave to go try and block someone else's shot, you're going to have Shaquille all over. Bowie for O'Neal. That's a last chance.
O'Neal puts it on the floor and stops, and he brought it down. He brought the whole goal down.
He wasn't hurt that time. I mean, that thing came straight down.
Go for 1,000. Fisher into Shaq. Now lay it up and blow it. Get it back, slam it.
Oh, big fella, don't do him like that.
44-40 to 3. Pass under the Shaq, slam, but very poor defense.
By O'Neal.
O'Neal pushed everybody out of the way and is trying to go all the way.
Feeds Grant. Knocked away Polonese. Shaq gets the stuff.
Kid scored the first 13 points for the Magic.
Phoenix, Cleveland, Denver, they beat them in overtime. It works to perfection.
Barcelona's getting ready to come back in. Here's the pass.
21. He's dribbling the ball. He knows what's going on in his 28th birthday. Under the Kobe. So spectacular underneath.
And the crowd is chanting it MVP.
Against Brad Miller.
Offensive. No. I think I'm seeing it to me.
Lakers on every loose ball. Here's Fox giving the Lakers a 52.
Crowd back into it. It doesn't require much. That'll quieten it.
It's a nice play, and by slipping it so quickly, Roger cannot get in foul trouble.
And he goes right at Klein, draws the foul, the basket counts. On the last two possessions, as a little touch here on the elbow by Joe Klein. Got which one? Danny Shays picks up the intended for Pippen. Pippen coming from behind to take it away from Barkley, leaving O'Neal. And again, it's Shaquille. This time dished it off.
Folks, 19-16 our score here at the arena. Lob to Shaq beautifully. A.B. toe on the stripe. O'Neal gets the rebound right to the hole.
And Shaquille O'Neal going right to the ground.
Pivots underneath, puts it up, and blocking the shot in the lid, and it went back from Avent.
He chill cut.
Pass to Shaw under the Shaq, slam dunk. Shaw's well, maybe better. High pass. Pass under the Shaq, and Shaq scores on the assist from Fox into Shaq. Shaq guarded by Avent 6'9". Shaq backs in, turns, shoots, 8. Ball into Shaq O'Neal. That's the only place we're going.
Three. Nick Anderson, lob. Shaquille O'Neal.
Horace Grant not able to hit. Shaquille O'Neal. He has, and it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Shaq just taking it.
Hill delivering to. The foul.
Shaq, look. The East bench is up.
First lead. Here's the big fella. He'll step through and stuff.
Davis, here's Jeff Turner. Patrick coming out in this ballgame was very aware of winds up with the big man, but never really gets a body on the inside.
With our passing tonight. Pass into Shaq. He's under the basket. He puts it up, finger rolls it in.
Jump hook shot right over the top.
Here's the ball underneath to Shaq, and Shaq lays it up and in. And 51 to play for a long lead to Shaq. He's got it. He's getting up. Put it in. He's got 52. Wrong.
Shaq stepped through, missed it short, got his own rebound, and he drew the foul too.
Pick up his third and go to the bench, but he's a little bit.
Rice in low to Shaq. Backing in. He got one shot. Oh, nice pass under the heart.
Boy, if he's quick off the floor for someone that size.
Oh, he comes all the way under the Shaq. He made a perfect pass over the basket. And
On Sunshine Network, we've just passed the 9 o'clock hour.
Shaquille.
under the basket to score again.
Well,
30 shots. He's made 12 of 21 free throws. He's got
game at Madison Square Garden as O'Neal gets inside.
They put a double team on, but he made a nice pivot to get out. It's all the way under the Shaq. Slam dunk. Down to Shaw. There goes Green. There goes Kobe. Kobe slam. Basket counts. Thought a birthday race.
Stick. He beat everybody down the floor. And said, catch me if you can. And a bang.
Anthony Mason's on it. There's the turnaround. A la Patrick Ewing.
They still have not been able to put him away big time.
Jack inside. Oh, my goodness.
They pass. They get Smith's trying to rotate back. That's just a hard foul, but how about that?
Rebound Anderson. Outlet to Hardaway. Shaq is cherry picking. Personal in, Shaq.
Popped it out. Elijah Wan. Stopped by O'Neal.
patrolling the lane in there had Olajuwon.
Back out in front for the 3-point country to Fox, and Mo to Shaq. Right hand jumper, no good shot. And slam. 15 shots, and he's made 8 of 16 free throws. The ball to Rice from Shaq. It's on the lead. Fox has got the ball. He's made his allowed to pass. Slam dunk. Beautiful play. Slam for the MVP of the year. Should take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Let him stand. And drove it down. Now the ball in the simulcast to Harper underneath the Shaq. Shaq's there. Got it. Scores it.
They're in the game.
O'Neal powering in.
Now Kobe down the middle. Kobe all the way. Throws it up and must go in. Coach Shaq's got it.
Right there. I like the fact the official sucked on the whistle.
That's what Shaq.
Trap is coming from the top side, and he goes away from the trap, and then Scottie Pippen.
They'll get a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath gives to Shaq. Shaq slam dunk.
Numbers to solidify his MVP status.
Shaq's got it underneath. Slam dunk.
Been a long streak at home. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille again. Spurs with a 69-65 lead. Well, O'Neal rejecting.
Shaquille.
O'Neal got the step on Ewing.
Now has 46 points. Or he bounced under to Shaq. He's there. He's got it.
5-3 here. 6:50 to go. Lob to shoot.
Back as he spins nicely on Ivana Newbill, who just got taken out of the play.
Coming back to the other end.
Watch
Campbell
the
in
trail.
the post. Here's Shaq.
At the line. Oh my goodness, JD, you gotta watch the trail.
That is his fourth. The crowd sensing the kill, but O'Neal right back.
Shaquille O'Neal against Brad Miller. Hoiberg showing double team. Now he jumps back to Rick Fox over the top to O'Neal.
Now look at, you'll see Elton Brand get in front of him. Look at, he reaches over him.
Damon with an opening, and Shaq blocked it.
The good patch. He's had one shot, and that's all. Lob into this. Harper made a perfect lob pass.
O'Neal. Rockets lead 101. This game very much alive with just under 2 minutes.
Ellie, Horry there again, forcing the stoppage of the transition play.
Neal's hands. Kobe breaks free. Got it. Slam it. What a pass by Shaquille O'Neal.
Joe Montana couldn't have thrown it any better.
First half. Kobe dribble drive. Where you going, Kobe? Give to Shaq. Oh! Shaq. His body was flying through the air, and the defender disappeared.
Why did
O'Neal. Oh, a powerful move. That's one we have rarely seen.
Oh my goodness, have mercy. See, as soon as that guy, he just spins, catches you on his back, and a lob.
Now the ball over to Rice. Looks for Shaq. In low. Shaq there. Puts it up on his birthday and puts that in.
Unit over San Antonio, so key. Orlando not enough great depth. Jeff.
Kobe at the low post. He's double teamed. He gives the open. No look pass over his shoulder. And he's taken, scores, and he's fouled.
who misses the first one got a little piece of it.
That won't go down. The rebound underneath. That's a great rebound. Slam. Dunk. Shaquille O'Neal and he's
By Shaquille over Duncan. Fakes both Duncan and Robinson. Then
In the backcourt. Hardaway with an air ball. O'Neal. Shaquille.
Does not shot the ball well. They're down by only 2 points. Here's Shaquille O'Neal. Off and makes the strong move before Scottie Pippen can get in there. And now here's Shaquille getting inside. Oh, Bill, you mentioned earlier that Hardaway from the trailing O'Neal.
He sits, and that's difficult for a coach to do. Kobe with 2 air balls, but the big fella. So it's O'Neal and Wallace doing the scoring for the.
on to Harper. There goes Shaq. Here comes the pass. Shaq all the way 2-0. Pass by Harper.
and good control of
Rick Smith with 2. Here is Shaquille again.
Rick Smits with just 2 personal fouls in that first half, but the quick, hard spin by Shaq.
And Mark Jackson have returned. Here is Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, it's going to end up being about a 12-foot jump hook. And even if he makes a lot of the Portland Trailblazers, there's O'Neal out of the double team, rises up the rebound.
And Shaquille O'Neal thunders it home. For Malone. And here's Shaquille going to the hook. Even on the steal. Hardaway from O'Neal.
Timeouts left. The Lakers have two. Bryant to Shaq. Free throws and then a jumper gave the Lakers a 4-point lead. And now his assist to
this final series. Tyrone Hill is rejected emphatically.
I think Shaq was letting him know that error.
Fisher's on the left. Bryant attacks the glass. Misses. But there's Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, mercy. The women and children out of the way.
Trolling the opening tip. O'Neal putting the move on the floor, then going all the way. Went with the left hand. O'Neal. Shaw got up in the air. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it.
But they're missing the wide open shot.
First I lead 29 and 24. Here's O'Neal. Shaquille guarded by the 6'7" Anthony Mason in the third. Hardaway losing Johnson. And three-point shooting records are falling here.
Very aggressive, looking for the steal. Collapse on O'Neal to the reverse. He's able.
Shaquille O'Neal getting down deep. Down to two. Hardaway for three.
O'Neal, as he just got way up in the air and threw that thing down. Patrick Ewing turning to look at the ball. And
for Shaquille, his sixth 40-plus game.
Comes Penny in the front court. Hill up to O'Neal. And here's Penny Hardaway with the pass back to Shaquille.
Now back to Fox, and then to it goes Shaq down the middle, underneath, little right-hand hook. Didn't bother to use the glass. He was just a little bit too far out to do it, and he put
players.
Here the ball in the front court. Fisher in low to Shaq. He's got great.
In the first half on the play of the Sixers. Shaq again getting
Shoulder to go up higher. Let's watch here on this play. It's hard to see from that.
Away met by Sprewell. Finding Shaquille.
Game of life. Anthony Bowie. No. O'Neal, yes. They did.
Bowie backing. And try to shoot.
looping shot pass, and you're right, Mark. An assist all the way for Anthony.
every possession. It went into O'Neal. He'll go in again and score.
Inside to Shaq. Shaw finds him.
He never got at it.
Big front line now for the Rockets.
Indiana getting back into it with a 12-4 run. O'Neal for Grant. Hardaway got the step. Grant on the steal. Orlando back quickly. Good defense. The lob to Shaquille O'Neal.
Unloads downtown. It would not go. Look at Horace Grant Sky for the rebound. And he beats him.
Leading O'Neal.
That out of bounds play was for Nick Anderson, but by denying Ted Turner, kept him out of it. But Shaq takes care of business. Shaq looks so focused, so in tune with the game, not going to let anything by Robert Horry at the line.
Then an incredible block. Just takes the ball.
On the double. Here's Shaq baseline drive. Attack missed the shot. Get his own rebound. Under the hoop. You know it dunks.
5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Here is Shaq.
The Lakers trailed by 2. Looked over out of the corner of his eye. And here's Shaquille O'Neal. We said he was going to...
O'Neal calling for it down low. Rush the shot, but not a problem on the second one. On for that shot.
Nick Anderson not able to hit. Rebound, Shaquille O'Neal. It will count.
What Shaq did early, hanging around the basket, picking up loose rebounds as he worked hard for that one.
Just to create his own shot. Air ball. O'Neal corrals and stuff.
I'm not ashamed to say I'm a friend of Mike's. We've been friends for a long time. And finishes with power, but when we spoke with him,
Really made a nice move. A fast break. 2-on-1. Kobe and Shaq. Shaq's underneath. Slam dunk. Play by Shaq. If he tries to return it, he might make a bad pass.
Pharrell blocked by O'Neal.
Comfortable with the Chicago Bulls, but they were very comfortable with him. I wish they had him back.
Offensively, one is rejected by Sean King. O'Neal muscled by Cartwright, who gets called for the foul.
Morning nearly illegal. Penny pump fake, steps through. Shaq follows. Hey, steps home! Oh, my goodness!
Watch Shaquille here, the power on this dunk. Oh. Shaquille O'Neal and Akeem Olajuwon have returned. Shaquille, it counts.
Shaq was a little bit weary in that third quarter, got him out late. Penny Hardaway
Try to take advantage. Tyrone Hill rejected.
Against Hill, so there really is no pressure defense. That's why Phil went back to him.
O'Neal, power move on Mutombo. 76 is trying to go 2 up with the scene shifting to Philadelphia. Looking for a goal, Ted. Larry Brown walking the sideline.
Said, get up. Anderson for O'Neal tonight.
A little bit about here's the entry pass to O'Neal. Billy Cartwright off the glass, and that one's tipped away back to Hardaway. He finds O'Neal, takes the jump.
But still, Greg Popovich would prefer to have Anderson matched up with Bryant. Here's Shaq.
when the double team is coming, but Shaq's reading, finding the open man.
Nice pass. The mark, Magic have the ball and the lead by 10 to Shaq running the ball. Anderson.
O'Neal, we'll see how that develops.
Now Smith fronts him. O'Neal gets away and slams it home. No pressure on the basket.
Smith fronted him, but he lost contact. Anytime you're
3:20 left in the third. Shaq turning away from the double and buried him. With 2:34 left in quarter number 3, the Magic with a Shaq. Oh, hurt me, rim.
right now. Look at that. He just moved him right out of there with his forearm. So Antonio's
lead. And it's Scott looking for his 5th three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Shaq gets his 3rd slam.
The lay-in, 3-point Magic lead. Make it 5, and that's the biggest lead.
Point differential. Detroit against Washington. Shaq now has 21. O'Neal able to get possession.
When you get it that deep, get out.
Battling a bad hamstring, but looks hale and hearty now. O'Neal with the step. And again, Smith saw he was beaten. 5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Shaquille O'Neal. Turnover. Dennis Scott set the check. Back in is Penny Hardaway, the big-time alley-oop.
Gill, Anderson takes the shot. O'Neal with a rebound. And misses. Then puts this.
Tries it again. O'Neal once again. Shaquille O'Neal with 42 points.
Not ask for a better rebound than that. You're
Another Spurs turnover. Shaq leads the break. Shaq. Pass.
Are we? Lob under the Shaq. Slam dunk. Foxy lobbing it under the basket.
Now lead by 17. O'Neal, yes, and it counts. To move on to Anderson. Here's the kick.
First team foul. Shaq rolling on that kind of pick and roll situation, and just he's been
with Chuck Person and Nick Van Exel, who did it this year. Shaq right underneath with the loose ball. 10 to shoot. Shaq the jump stop and it drops.
Double.
Anderson into Shaquille O'Neal.
Power of Shaquille O'Neal. Watch Mutombo. It's almost like he lifts him off the floor.
Almost like he lost his shot. Oh, what a lob. Oh!
Shaq posting up on Davis. Right inside.
There's nothing Antonio can do if the double team is late, and you could see the double team was
1 for 7 in this half. Into Shaquille wide open for that jam. Go first half. Orlando showing incredible poise. The lob to O'Neal from Scott.
Jackson able to stay with him. Hardaway with a nice pass for O'Neal. And the
That was Jim Gray. Always carried him like.
But he is starting to get accustomed to life in America and having a very good season as O'Neal puts it in. Every day? I do, but not on the hotel. It's extra expensive, you know.
Now this crowd virgin. The Lakers on. O'Neal. 43. the handle. And here's Shaq. Once again played very well by Bell and forced. He was able to flush the ball. 7/10 of a second.
Those are the kind of baskets for the Lakers you don't want to give Iverson layups.
Fox for Shaq. Made the decision to put him on the playoff roster. Oh, the rejection. Stuttle and last touched by the six. Apparently there was audio difficulty with
He's going to have to get back on the transition. Oh, look back at Morning. Oh, he came flying out of nowhere.
And here's Shaq getting down court. And the crowd looking for him.
Now that's what we saw the other night early in the game.
Once again at the line. He did the first two games. Shaq with the reverse. Game is to see Shaq with a great play.
They were able to finish the half.
O'Neal. Oh, Shaquille O'Neal with yet another
spin. His ability to handle the basketball. He's underneath the basket and he just powers him.
Against Dudley. Nice. So powerful on that move that Dudley that play, and then the technical on Dudley for throwing the ball. Watch the power. He just overpowers him and he comes down and then he shoves him right there.
Second straight NBA championship. The alley-oop for O'Neal.
And won finals MVP.
Keep it on the West Coast.